and welcome to the Virtual Hire Hand live blog. My name is Tiffany Person, and with me, of course, is
Ashama Isu.
and we are here to talk with you about social media, repurposing, webinars. We tend to weave it all in as it comes, sharing with you tips, trends, the latest updates. So today we are going to talk about LinkedIn. We rarely get an update on LinkedIn, so when we get one, we grab hold of it and can't wait to run here to tell you all about it. But before we jump into that, I just want to share this interesting thing that I saw online. I want you to tell me how you would feel about this, Ashiyama. I'm always scrolling on social media and running into interesting things. This particular video shared about a bakery, and lately I've been watching bakery videos where they're making, if it's not them making cake pops, it's an actual bakery and they're making cinnamon rolls and donuts and all the stuff that I can't eat, but for whatever reason lately I'm just enjoying watching it. But this story is not about a bakery that I have watched, but it was another story on a bakery. But someone they were in a bakery going to order their food, and they saw that the bakery had a large delivery from DoorDash, and the delivery was from Costco, and they were delivering a large batch of, and so what the bakery was doing was taking the croissants from Costco and transforming them into their fresh baked croissants, where you can get the croissants six for $6 at Costco. The bakery was selling their croissants. I keep wanting to say donuts. They were selling their croissants for 12. The Costco croissants that they transformed. So how would you feel if you're in a bakery and you're going to get a croissant order and you realize, wait a minute, the croissant I'm about to order came from Costco, and
Yeah.
they drizzled a little chocolate, a little, a little sugar, powdered sugar on it to fix it up and make it fancy. But it's from Costco.
I'm literally paying twice for the
Yes.
same products. Nah, nah.
I was like, oh, that's not right. That is not right. So, yeah, that's something I thought was interesting. It's, oh, no. So, anyway, let's talk about LinkedIn and what they have going on. So, this is related to an AI content is getting out of hand between those busy graphics that you see everywhere that people are crafting in. I don't know if they're using Chat GPT or Claude or Gemini or whoever to make these busy flyers, but this is related to content that's getting posted on LinkedIn. And what they're doing is adding a button where you can report the content, and the button says something like, seems like AI slop. And I thought the wording was interesting.
Yeah.
Have it like that. But they're really wanting to crack down on the content that's coming direct from AI. And this is one way to do it, is to have those that are reading the information and engaging with it to let them know, hey, this looks like it may be coming from AI. What do you think?
The first thought that came to mind is, why would it be somebody else? I don't know, this is me just thinking. Why would it be somebody else reporting? I would think that they probably would have, like we know, they usually would copy one another. A couple of weeks ago, we touched on X, cracking down on this type of issues as well, but they're using Grok, which is an AI too. That'd be better as opposed to somebody going through an article or content and clicking on the button to this looks like AI content. I feel it defeats the purpose. They should actually come up with their own AI too that would do
Yes.
it, and it makes it a fair game at that point. Everybody will seem to be reporting one another, and then maybe at some point they will now decide that, oh, we're going to show the people that reported your article as being suspicious of being written with AI. So I don't know where they missed the mark there.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts.
Yeah, no, that's a great observation, because people aren't always, their motives aren't always right. There are malicious people out there, and they could just be, oh, let me hit this button on this particular content because
Yeah.
they don't like it. It's a competitor, you feel threatened by it, or whatever the case may be. About when you said that, it made me think about on YouTube how people can report different videos on YouTube. And I don't know what the repercussions will be for having your content flagged for possible AI, but it just made me think about how people can do that on YouTube, and whether it's fair or not, people can flag you. Now, one thing I do know is that they're also going to let users know privately in their dashboard that their content has been flagged for it possibly being inauthentic or seems inauthentic. So at least you're not blindsided, like if someone flagged your content.
Yeah.
Not that it's fair, because again, like you say, users may just be clicking on stuff just because they don't like what you're saying.
Yeah.
But at least they are looking at ways to slow down on all this content created from AI. And the good news for all of us is that the human touch is still needed, that the human touch is not going away. People want the authenticity. They want to know it's an actual person behind what they're reading, what they're seeing. They want to know that there's a real person behind that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that everywhere is being flooded with AI content. And it's at the end of the day, it's low quality. And like you said, we need that human touch. You're sharing from your stories, your lived experiences. That makes it more authentic.
Exactly. Let me see here. Oh, one other thing that they did, they used to have a feature where it would help you enhance your posts, like enhance your writing, which was an AI tool built in. It's funny how all the software, the social media platforms, Zoom, all these other ones that we use a lot, they're all injecting AI capabilities and now having to kind of wind back.
Take it away. Yeah.
Yes. So they took that off. And now instead it's replaced with something that will proofread your words, but not change your voice and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's interesting that they're pulling back on that. I think if you are trying to pass off your content on LinkedIn as your own, then it deserves to be flagged as possible AI slop. And we got to wonder, where is it pulling all this information from? Like, where is it getting it from? Is it getting it from Google? The information that's public and available and kind of cobbling it all together to come up with something. I saw a video, and if I can find it, I'll send it to you. The guy that he said they were calling him the creator of ChatGPT, but he's like, no, I did not invent ChatGPT. We figured out how to get certain things to work, but now he's like, how to get it to communicate. And I didn't get all the full techie ins and outs of it. But basically, he was saying that he did not really know how it works. They don't know how ChatGPT is able to do all that it's doing. The connection for it to talk to systems, but they don't know how it is able to do all that it does. It's like a Frankenstein. I have to find the video and send it to you. It's disturbing, to say the least.
I think at the end of the day, it's going out into the Wild West and then pulling all the data. And at the end of the day, the same data is pulling from the Wild West is being recycled.
Oh, yeah.
And then everybody is using the same thing. And so I think what is also happening, it's feeling like we're regurgitating thing and almost as if we're becoming
mindless. We don't want to get to the point where we're so dependent on these things and we're no longer thinking.
Yes. And now it's backfiring. And that's why they're trying to see how they can curb the excesses. That's what I think. But however it works, I don't know. I'll wait for your video.
You're going to be like, oh my God. So that's what LinkedIn is doing. They've got this button where you can select. Seems like AI generated slop. We'll see if they keep this button, if they reword the button, because the whole thing about slop is harsh. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Looking forward to their updates and to see how much they're pulling back of things they implemented as it relates to AI and other functionalities. Yes.
In fact, there was a video that I saw. I haven't really looked into it. Probably that's the same video you're talking about, where it was saying if you understand how ChatGPT and the whole process goes, you wouldn't want to use it. So I'm like, really?
Wow.
I think I should look into that video as well.
Yeah, we need to swap. We need to swap video. Oh my gosh. So share in the comments with us what your thoughts are about this, about the LinkedIn update, about the different systems pulling back some of the AI things they're using. Share what you think as far as how you're using AI within LinkedIn. We're curious to know your thoughts on that. So share in the comments below we'll be back talking about this more because AI is not going away. It's evolving. And as the more we learn, the more things are getting refined and things are getting pulled back. So we should see what happens next in regards to LinkedIn and AI. So thanks so much for watching. If you have not already subscribed and you're on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, make sure you're following along so you can get notifications as soon as our post goes live. Thanks so much. Have a great day.